really haven't changed style of practice. Contact's really been down to a minimum. Our numbers are down so low that we're trying to keep everybody as healthy for as long as we can during spring ball. But we did let them go a little bit today, and everybody came out okay. So we'll hit a little bit more on Thursday, but we kind of saved most of our hitting for the scrimmages, which will be Saturday.
So it said, "Are you sure on the water?" Is there any significance to that? It was written in marker. I know you guys are big on water. Some vending machine changes.
Just means whatever you do in life, you just got to make sure, are you sure you want the result? Because that means you have to put some price in. That's all.
Is there a price for water here?
No. No, it's kind of a saying. It doesn't have to do with the water.
Yeah,
the water's free.
How'd the guys take to the vending machine changes? I know a couple of them talked about no more soda, no more juices. It's pretty much big focus on water.
I don't know. I didn't even ask them. There's certain things that you got to do, and you don't drink soda. Mm-hmm. If you're going to be doing the things that we're doing, you just don't drink soda. You can drink water, you can drink juices, you can drink Gatorade, you can drink Powerade, but sodas kind of defeat what we're trying to get done.
How about a nutritionist? That's something this place doesn't have, and it's a element a lot of programs have turned to kind of keep up with.
I think nutritionists are good, and I mean, hopefully someday we can get to that. I think that when you have somebody that has degrees in that stuff about eating and getting guys bigger and getting guys smaller, I think that there's definitely room for that sometime in the future.
Heard there were a fair amount of shoulder injuries that needed to be taken care of in the off season. Was there anything that you thought went into that, past training or things of that nature?
No, I'm not gonna talk about anything like that. All that stuff, when I came, they had bad shoulders. They had a lot of shoulder injuries. It could be a happening, Mm-hmm. So we're gonna just try to make sure we build up that part of the muscle as well as we can, and hopefully it won't happen again.
You have a couple guys listed as like running back / wide receivers. Are you having them learn both positions, or is there kind of chunks of plays?
We're kind of trying to lock them into one position, and then we'll see Saturday when we start seeing what the guys do live, whether they're really a running back or whether they're really a receiver.
And how much are you going to be incorporating the running backs into the pass game? Are they more just staying in the backfield and blocking, or are you going to let them come out?
No, we let them catch passes.
A guy like Irv Phillips, who I guess is working in the slot, he struggled maybe catching downfield balls last year, turning and locating. How much is kind of catching downfield passes part of that slot position for you?
A lot. He needs to be able to do that.
Time for a couple more questions.
Zach said Mahoney said you guys went live at the end for a little bit. What have you kind of seen in those limited or brief chances where the guys kind of get to let it loose a little bit?
It was the very first time we ever did, and it was very, very short. And it was just to give them a little taste of it. Again, we really don't do it much. We're kind of more like an NFL style. We don't hit that much. We save our hits for the games, and we save our hits for the scrimmages. The 3 times that we'll really, really get after it will be the 3 Saturdays. And outside of that, which is very few and far between, it's breaks. It's not over a long period of time.
Any plays jump out to you or highlights from it today?
No, not really. Just good football, some tackles, some missed tackles, some runs, some missed runs.
General first impressions, if that was the first time you cut them loose like that and let them go live?
I thought they gave good effort. You know what I mean? Again, it's hard to see what people are going to do naturally until they really feel comfortable and they know what they're doing. So they're still learning. You guys will get a good chance to see them on Saturday.
Final question for Coach.
How much have they learned of it so far?
I think they're doing good. I think that we're not giving it all to them. We're giving it to them in parts and pieces, and I think so far so good. Now we'll see when the lights go on Saturday. How cohesive it looks on both sides of the ball, but it looks okay in practice.
Are they about like halfway through the learning, or 20%, or
Yeah, I'd say somewhere less than 20%.
Okay.
Is there a timetable for getting Zaire fully healthy?
Again, that's a medical thing. I got to talk to the medical team.